everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'm going to introduce you the Google Vids platform. You can access it by either typing Google Vids on your search bar or clicking here and clicking on this button here. This is the icon of the website. Let's go right ahead. All right. Now we are on the website, and the first thing that the website is telling us is that we have a few options. We can record ourselves. We can upload some media from Drive, photos, or even our computer. We have templates we can choose from, and we can convert slides into video. We will see this in a later video. Right now, we're going to, look at templates for a moment. And as you can see here, we've got such a wide range of templates. We can sort them by function. We have business, marketing, sales, operation, and so on, education, and personal use. We have the design style. We can choose geometric, organic, minimalist, modern, colorful, professional, and playful. Then we can sort them by color and by the industry we are working in. All right. So right now I would start with a blank video. And this is the main interface. It's actually really easy to use. If you have used Google presentations before, it's basically the exact same thing. So we can change the name of the video here. We are going to name it video number 1. Perfect. We can save it among our favorite by adding a star here. And as you can see here, we can see the document status. This is because Google Vids is associated with Google, of course, which means it saves automatically onto your Google Drive. So each version of the file that you have will be backed up on your Google Drive, regardless if you save it or not, it saves automatically. Which is great since you don't lose any progress ever as long as you're online. Of course, here we have the classic format of, Google Apps. We've got this section, which has file, edit, view, insert, format, scene, arrange, tools, and help. Then we have these instruments right here. We have the play button, the share options here. We can comment and show all the comments, and here it says when the last edit was. Here we have the record button, which is useful because you can also record yourself while editing the video and so on. We have our uploads. We can upload documents, photos, videos from our Drive and Google Photos. We can search for stock images and web images. We can insert text. We can insert stuff from templates, and we can insert shapes. We are going to see what file does first. We've got new video, open, convert slides, which basically turns your PowerPoint presentation into slides. As we have seen before, it's the same thing, it's just a different button. We can make a copy of the entire video or the selected scene. We can choose to share this video, and the sharing works exactly as it would work on Google Drive. Then after sharing, we can download it in these two formats. We can export it to Drive. We can rename it. We can move it to another folder. We can add a shortcut to Drive. We can move to bin if we don't like the video or want to discard it. We have a version history, which is extremely useful. We can name the current version and see all of the history. We have the details about our project. We have security limitations. We can change the language, and we can change the video size. There's only 3 formats we can choose from, but these are the most widely used, so it's not going to be a problem. The landscape one is basically the format of YouTube. The portrait is Instagram and TikTok. The square is Instagram again, but for posts. All right. Now that we've seen what file does, let's do edit. Of course, there's the undo and redo buttons. Every, video editing program has them. We can cut, copy, paste, paste without the formatting, we can select all, delete, duplicate, and choose find and replace. Classify view, we can play the video, we can show the timing, we can generate closed captions, we can auto-generate them, we can show comments, we can zoom in the canvas, we can zoom in the timeline, and we get to do the full screen here as well. We have insert, we can comment, we can upload from Drive and Google Photos, we can use stock and web pictures. Of course, make sure that your license is okay. Of course, you can add text, shapes, lines. You can add a recording. You can add audio. And you can add a video placeholder. You can add a table. You can see here, you can customize it. You can add a chart here. You can add spatial characters. You can add a new scene. You can see the templates and the closed captions here. We've got formatting, we can format the text, we can align, and so on. All the text options are basically the same as Google Documents. We have video, image, audio, borders, lines, and table all for the format. We can add animations. This is new. We have format options and we can clear formatting. As for the scenes, we can add a new scene, we can see the templates, we can see the style, we can duplicate the scenes, delete the scenes, and split the scene at playhead. So the playhead is basically this little thing that is on the clip on the timeline. I'm going to show you how the timeline works in a bit, but just so you know, this is the playhead. We got the background. We can change the color of the background. Of course, we have many options. And we have both solid and gradient. Of course, we can customize the gradient as well and the color as a whole. We got linear, radial, we can choose the center, we can choose the angle if it's linear, we can add gradient stops, we can choose the colors, and so on. Then we have transitions between clips and animations again. We can arrange, we can order, align, distribute, center and scene, we can rotate, we can arrange images, videos, groups, and we can also ungroup the elements. We have the tools, we have the spelling, the linked objects, notification settings, preferences, accessibility, and of course we can ask for help. We have help, training, updates, we can help vids improve, we can report some sort of abuse, we have the privacy policy, the terms of service, and the keyboard shortcuts right here. All right, as for this little menu right here, this is search the menus. We can add a new scene through this button, as you can see here. We have the undo and redo, couple of buttons here. We can zoom in, as we can see. I recommend to keep it to fit. We can select. So it's basically the same as the S button on the keyboard. We can add a comment. We can adjust the video size, which is the same as we have seen before. We can customize the styles. Of course, we can customize the palettes as well. We can customize the fonts. We can, of course, color the background and see what the transitions are all about. Here we have a few transitions here. We will see them better in the next video. We have animations, which we will see in the next video. And here we have the record button, which allows you to enter a script and then allow you to turn on the camera and the microphone or just one of them and basically say what the script is saying out loud so that it automatically records and then gets put as an audio in the video, which is incredibly useful, especially when we have PowerPoint presentations and similar. We've got the uploads. We got stock pictures. We can add text, of course. We have the templates here. We have some shapes we can add and lines and so on. As for the timeline itself, it has its own little zoom button, as we can see here. There's the play button. You can decide to show the timing. We can show all timing or show timing only for the selected item. Of course, we have the transitions here in the middle. And in order to shorten or lengthen the clips, you just drag and drop them. And if you want to cut a clip, you split the scene at playhead. And right now we have two different clips, which were originally made from just one. All right. Then, of course, we can share everything. We have our Google account here and so on. It is really an easy platform to use. In the next few videos, I am going to show you how to actually create videos on this website. And for today, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.